2, 1, and we are live.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Strictly Casual podcast, your number one unoriginal podcast from unprofessional college students.
That's a fact.
Today is Friday, March 27th.
Yes, it is.
And we have news for you.
Yeah, we do.
I'm James Palmer, and this is my co-host, Vincent DeSantis.
That's me.
And let's just get into it. Vinny, how are you?
You know, I'm doing good. I've been stressing out this week, trying to get how this is going to work going. I've been thinking about it nonstop, but I think we got something going that's going to work out.
But you know what, Vin? It's all coming together.
I think so.
You don't got to worry about it. It's all coming together.
Each week,
it's going to be great.
It's just going to get better and better.
Yeah, it is. Come on.
We're just going to see what happens. But I'm excited. I am excited to be here.
So am I, Vin. So am I. I'm glad we get to keep doing this.
So, okay, last week we said we had to move out, right?
Yes.
And we did. And you moved back up. I moved up as well, but
Also
not quite
back
as
up.
far. Yeah. And how's that been? How's that transition been?
It's been okay.
Yeah?
I have a shit ton of homework all the time.
I feel that.
Yeah. Definitely didn't change the coursework or course load.
I think it might be harder for me, at
I
least.
think it's harder for me as well.
Yeah.
Staying focused, especially because we're quarantined,
Mm-hmm.
like that just throws a wrench in everything.
Right.
How are you dealing with it, Vin? Like, what's your Animal Crossing?
Oh, God. Here's my routine right now. I get up. I try to do some exercise because I've been just stuck in the house, right?
Sure.
I do homework till 5 o'clock. We make dinner. Maybe watch a movie. Maybe play video games till 2 a.m. Rinse and repeat.
Nice.
That's how it's been. How about you? What's that routine looking like at home?
If I'm going through my routine, we're going with get up. Oh, you start from the top? I'm going from the bottom now.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
So, I wake up about 7:30 or 8. Crank out some pushies, some push-ups.
Ooh.
Take a shower.
Mm-hmm.
Start my homework.
Yep.
As of these last couple days, grind for about 14 hours.
Mm-hmm. God, that's...
Take a break in there
Mm-hmm.
to go for a walk. I'll take half an hour, 45-minute walk.
Good, yeah.
And then I'll try and eat some lunch, have a little something small, maybe go out, get some takeout.
Yeah.
Had some really great pad thai this week.
Good.
Highlight of my week, to be honest. That was great.
That's good.
Amazing pad thai. This little local place over on Pacific Ave.
Good. Got to support those local
might be
businesses while everything
True,
slows down.
gotta support them. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then the other day I got Chick-fil-A.
Hey,
so
it's what it is.
It's what it is, you know?
Yeah. Honestly.
Um,
Okay.
Come back, have some dinner,
Yeah.
keep grinding. That's it. I'm
Cool.
done.
Bet.
Yeah.
What have you been playing this week?
Vinny. Okay, so we are the perfect dynamic duo because
we are on the two ends of the spectrum right now.
you are on the Animal Crossing spectrum.
Am I?
Are you? And I, not as much as I would like to be,
Yeah.
am on the Doom Eternal spectrum.
Right.
I've been streaming it.
Yeah. Yes, you have.
I've been playing it. It's been a good time. It's hard
James,
as
plug
hell.
your stream real quick.
Plug my stream?
Twitch.tv/what?
Strictly Yamez. I was going to do Strictly James. I actually made the graphic for Strictly James.
Okay.
But then I realized I went back to Twitch. I'm like, oh, I changed it to Strictly Yamez, not Strictly James.
Yeah.
Yamez, Yahmez, Strictly space Yamez on Twitch. Go watch me. It's a good time.
That's it. That's great.
Yeah, that's it.
Hopefully we get some
Okay.
co-streams going on pretty soon.
That'd be great.
Yeah. Twitch.tv/Babashinga. And we get those. You already know. It's going to be great.
Target just restocked their webcams. They're Logitech webcams.
Ooh. I need one that I can use for this, for Strictly Cash, and for that PlayStation streaming. Because I don't want to invest in that capture card right now. We're looking at $150 for that. Plus the cam link, we're looking at another $300 for that. It's I don't have the money for that, you know?
I'm a big believer in just some good old-fashioned OBS.
Good. God bless.
Yeah, God
bless. Okay,
Yeah.
So you've been playing Doom Eternal.
Yes.
How you've been liking it? How is it compared to Doom 1? All that.
Let me give you... I thought about this the other day. My work in progress review is Doom Eternal is fast.
Yeah.
Doom Eternal will floor you to the pedal.
Floor you to the pedal. Yeah, I like that.
Floor the pedal to the metal. We'll go with that.
Sure.
And you do not stop. And if you do stop, like, it's gonna hurt you.
Okay. Sick.
Like, you cannot stop moving or else you're gonna die.
Okay.
And it's so like stressful at some points and kind of like a little bit anxiety inducing.
Okay.
But in a good way, because it's like, oh my god, like I need to kill everything. I need to kill this dude before these guys spawn. And a big comparison that I'm hearing is almost like a Souls type franchise.
Okay.
Where you die consistently because you are trying to figure out the formula of that encounter, of that fight.
Got it.
So you can go back and you can do it better.
Is it rewarding when you finally learn that?
Yes.
Good. Okay.
Extremely rewarding.
Good.
Yeah. It's hard. I'm on the second highest difficulty right now. I'm on like super hard or whatever it is.
Right.
Right before Nightmare. But like there's times where I'm like, I might need to tone down the difficulty.
Yeah.
You know? I've only gotten like 2 of the weapons yet. I've only gotten the shotgun and the assault rifle. Oh no, never mind. I have the plasma rifle too.
And you can get upgrades to these guns, right?
You can get upgrades to the guns. You
That
find
change
little robots that you grab, and each weapon I think has 2 modifications you can switch between.
Okay.
And you can upgrade the modifications separately.
Okay, cool.
So for not the super shotgun, but for the normal shotgun, there is a grenade attachment and there's an auto fire attachment.
Okay.
And you can upgrade those separately. And then once you upgrade each one to their maximum amount, you do like almost like a challenge, like a Call of Duty style challenge. We're using that attachment to upgrade it the last time. And normally that's like a really big upgrade.
Cool.
There's like runes that you can get that are kind of just like passive buffs. Like for one of them there's an ability called a blood punch. So one of my runes is when I blood punch an enemy and I kill him, everything that's killed by a blood punch drops health.
Okay.
Which is super helpful. I just got the freeze grenade. There's multiple types of grenades in the game, just like in the first one. So I got the freeze grenade. I'm not sure how to perfectly utilize it yet.
Okay.
But I'm trying to figure that out. And I'm also playing it with mouse and keyboard.
Yeah,
which I'm not used to. But it's a pretty easy learning curve. I'm just trying to figure out like the right, because it's either I use mouse 3 or like Alt. And so I'm trying to like figure out what's the
all your configurations and all that kind of stuff.
Configurations and all that stuff.
Yeah, that's fun though.
It's great. There's a lot of good enemy variety, which I love. The more, so there is enemy degradation. So like the more you shoot an enemy, you'll like see like where you're shooting like physically impact an enemy. So there are these big spider guys that are like a spider brain, where it's a brain with like legs.
I watched that on your stream. I watched you kill one of those guys.
When you shoot them, you'll see parts of it like fly off, or like you can shoot like a leg off.
Okay.
And it's a big part of the this is a part of this game that they didn't have in the first Doom.
Yeah.
Is there are each enemy has like a weak point.
Okay.
And like that normally involves you dismantling some part of an enemy's body. So like for the spider dudes, for the spider brains, they have like a cannon on top that'll shoot you from a far distance, and that's their weak point. Okay. So you just shoot that guy and it'll glow red the more you shoot it, and then it just breaks off. And so that's when you know, like, okay, like I've done some damage to this guy.
Got it.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
And so that's just one aspect of it. Right. It's really cool.
Yeah, I was watching some of your gameplay, watching reviews and stuff, and it looks like fast paced, like everybody says it was. Yeah. Like the graphics look great.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it looks really good. It's bloody, it's gory, it's disgusting. It's great. Yeah.
It's great. It's what was I gonna say? It's they pay attention to so much detail despite the speed that you go through everything.
Okay.
Which is really cool. I remember I was streaming and I was listening. I was going through this like clock tower, and you can hear the gears turning in the clock tower
Yeah,
as you're going up, and you're like, wow, this is some attention to detail right
that's
here.
yeah.
It's really cool. There's
Okay.
some really cool stuff. Like the
Does it get the
headshot
James
pops
double
up.
thumbs up?
I don't know like if I could give it the double thumbs up yet.
Okay.
In terms of perceived surface level quality of the game and the craftsmanship that went into it, double thumbs up.
Okay.
Absolutely. It is a very well crafted game, more so than the first game even. It capitalized on the best parts of the first game and just added and doubled down and went deeper on the aspects that I don't wouldn't necessarily say they needed to, but everything that they went deeper on is so beneficial
Gotcha.
to the game.
Cool.
And so it's great, and I just can't wait to play more of it. Can't wait to unlock more weapons, new upgrades, get
Hmm.
to new areas. I can't wait to get the sword. Oh my
Yeah.
god, that'd be so sick.
Dude, I'm excited. I'm excited to watch more of your stream too.
Yeah, and then I might have to jump over to the Animal Crossing Dark Side once my class load lightens up.
Oh my
Tell me about it.
goodness,
Tell me
James.
all about it.
All right, so I'm sitting there.
Yeah.
You know, right now I'm just hanging out in Tom Nook's room right now, just
Oh wow,
chilling.
you got it up right now.
Oh yeah, straight up. You know, I've been crafting.
Okay.
I got to be crafting these hatchets because
Sure.
I got the flimsy ones and they break on the trees too much. And I'm trying to
Mhm.
collect the wood so I can build a museum. Oh no, I'm trying to collect
Why,
wood for the shop
wait. Why would you want to build a museum?
because
That's what I want to know.
there's so much specimen on the island, and you're trying to gather all the specimen and put them in the museum. Because when you complete sets of specimen, you get like upgrades and stuff like that to some of the tools you use to catch those specimen, so you can later
Uh,
sell them.
hmm.
Um, but it's great. Okay, Animal Crossing. Here's the thing: Animal Crossing came at a dark time, and right now, it's a light in the world. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
I've been jumping in. I had a little cold feet in the beginning because the beginning tries to tell you everything about the game. So
Mm,
like you're playing and it's like,
very hand-holding.
okay, not really hand holding because it doesn't explain why you're doing everything yet. And so that's the fun part is experiencing like, okay, why am I collecting twigs for so long? Oh,
Yeah.
because you're gonna have to craft this, build this, upgrade
Sure.
this. Um, and so like slowly I've been turning my little tent town and I now have a little house with one room. I'm excited to upgrade into a little 2 room house. I'm recruiting villagers over. Uh, I'm planting trees. I'm excited to grow new fruit. Like
Wow.
it's so wholesome and calming.
Tom Nook's proud of you.
Tom Nook is a capitalist pig, let me tell you. I'm just kidding. No, it's hilarious because you owe him money throughout the entire game. Right when you pay him off for something, you owe him for something else. So like
Okay.
you
I
owe
see.
him for the plane ride to the island. You owe him for your first house, your second house. So the entire game is you paying off your debts. Now,
Gotcha.
that sounds boring and terrible, but it's so much fun, dude. I'm having a great time with it. And
Yeah.
like I have a couple buddies that are playing Animal Crossing right now, and like we already have plans. We're gonna go to each other's islands. Like they have different kind of fruit than I have, so we're gonna do some fruit trading so we can plant different trees, and so we can harvest more and sell them at other islands for higher prices. I just bought a sweet Hawaiian shirt for my character.
Wow.
Uh, I cannot wait to play more. But there's one thing I'm a little held up on right now.
Sure.
The game plays in real time.
Oh wow.
So like when you log on, it's the exact time you're playing and everything, the date, and some of it is time gated. So let's say I went to build my museum yesterday, and I had to wait all night until it finished being built this morning. It wasn't just instantly built. Now
Sure.
I understand there's a lot of people that are time jumping, which is possible, and it's an option in the game if you don't want to wait. But that's
Sure.
totally cheating in my opinion. That is
Wow.
like gets rid of all like while that's being built, you can do other things, but people are just skipping ahead,
Sure.
and that's why you have these like super luxurious islands and stuff like that because people are time jumping, and I don't know that defeats the game for me.
Yeah.
Um,
Totally.
but I get
It's
it.
illegitimate in your eyes. Yeah.
Yeah, like I bought this knowing that it would be like kind of a long term game. You're not gonna.
Sure.
I mean, yes, it has short term fulfillment, but like to get those really high level stuff, it's gonna take some time. But I'm ready.
So the grind is rewarding.
So rewarding,
Okay.
in my opinion. Yeah.
Yeah, and you play games that have grinds. Like you're
I
a big
do.
Destiny guy.
I hate to say it, but yeah, I do. Yeah.
Okay. So like for me, I hate grinding.
Okay.
As in, at least I don't like grinding if it doesn't feel purposeful and if I'm not rewarded for it.
I I I see where you're coming from. I don't think
Sure.
this is the type of grind that is going to annoy you.
Okay.
Or I don't even know if I would call it grind because
Wow.
it's it's just the gameplay. That's just what it is.
Sure. Sure.
Um, but I think you'll like it. I think you'll like it.
Wow. Great.
Yeah.
Well, that's great, Vin.
Yeah.
In terms of other game releases, just recently we have one that is definitive of an entire platform.
This is a good segue, James.
Thank you.
That was great.
Thank you. Thank you. One that has definitely made strides in the gaming industry as a whole. And that very game is Half-Life Alyx.
Yes.
Not Half-Life
yes,
3,
yes.
Half-Life Alyx. Now, maybe I shouldn't be the one reporting on this because I only played the first half of Half-Life 2.
Okay.
But this is a huge deal for the majority of gamers. Even more so that it's not just good, that it's great.
No, it's amazing, I hear.
You're right. It's amazing. So right now the game is sitting at a 92 Metascore.
Yep.
In Ben Kuchera's review from Polygon, he calls it the best VR game to date. This game, I cannot understate this enough. This is the killer app that VR has been waiting for a long time. Well, sorry, Beat Saber is arguably a killer.
Beat Saber's
However,
great.
that's a rhythm game. This is the story narrative experience
Right.
with the core gameplay loop that is a whole ass game.
Yeah.
This is it's not just a little like VR demo or like expo for
Full-fledged,
the concept.
full
It is
length.
a full length, full-fledged
Yeah.
game.
So
And people love it.
I'm very hesitant. When the trailer first came out for Half-Life Alyx, I was like, that's not really what Half-Life is to me. I think of Half-Life as just like a PC like shooter, right? I don't see the VR, I guess. When I first saw the trailer, I was like, okay, this looks cool. But it's just cut the audience in like maybe an eighth of what would have played it. No, probably way less than that too.
Yeah, maybe.
But that's the thing.
Especially with higher end headsets.
Exactly. You can only play it on the Quest and the Index.
You can't play it on Quest.
I saw you could play it on the Quest. I'm pretty sure.
If you have the Oculus Link cable.
Okay. So you can play it, but with the link.
Yes, which requires a high-end PC. So without the hardware required to run it, you cannot play this game.
Got it. So pretty much Index only.
Not necessarily. If you have a PC that can run it, it's PC intensive.
Yeah. No, I see that.
Not as much so VR hardware intensive.
Yeah. So yeah, I watched the trailer and everything. Cold Feet. I am so happy this is getting good reviews.
Me too.
I understand why Valve did it in VR, because Valve is all about pushing technology to the next level.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I was reading about this, and this is what they thought was the next level of Half-Life or technology, and they did it. They took the challenge.
And they don't regret.
Right.
They don't regret cutting out more than half of their player base.
Right.
Because of VR.
And I hope this urges a lot of people to buy VR.
I want to buy VR.
I know. I'm not quite at that point.
I almost did.
Yeah. You really almost did.
I really almost did. Twice.
Yeah. Yeah. Half-Life Alyx might push you over though, dude.
It might push, but I mean,
the Index is like $1,000.
The news that we're about to get into, and the Index is $1,000. Oh, I can't justify spending $1,000 on an Index.
Yeah.
If one of our generous donors, which we don't have, wants to donate to the Strictly Casual VR Fund.
Right. We can give you great in-depth reviews.
We can give you great in-depth reviews.
Okay, so let me give you a little proposition here.
Sure.
Let's just skip over this mini Nintendo Direct. We'll get to that in a second, and we'll just keep going with the VR for a hot minute because we're already on the topic.
That's what I was gonna do originally. Okay,
yeah.
Go for
it. No, this is you, dude. You're excited about this one. I want to hear what you have to say.
So I'm hesitant to buy VR at the moment because right around the corner, it has just been leaked that there is a brand new Oculus headset right around the corner codenamed Delmar.
Yes, sir.
With controllers codenamed, and this is the part that gets me excited.
Of course it does.
Codenamed Jedi.
Yes, sir.
Jedi. Wow. This comes from Addy Robertson at The Verge, and it was retrieved from a Google cache of developer portal pages. I don't know what that means at all. Vin, do you know what that means?
I couldn't tell you.
But there's a little piece in the article where it talks about speculation, and it compiles notes from a bunch of other sources, and I'll cite them as needed. But, quote, Oculus has codenamed several headset prototypes after California beach cities, including Crescent Bay, later called the Oculus Rift, and Santa Cruz, a predecessor to the Oculus Quest. And as VR-focused, Jedi could imply some kind of Force-style hands-free controls that might involve traditional hand tracking, which is something that the Quest additionally added experimentally last month. Sorry, I butchered that. Okay. Or a neural armband like the one from Control Labs, which Facebook acquired last year. End quote. So right here, Facebook has a lot of different assets that they can use with this.
They have feet in a lot of places.
They found success with the finger tracking on Quest, which is they just put it in a firmware update for everyone. And I'm really excited to see what's going on here, because the one defining aspect of the Index, besides having basically no screen door effect and extremely high resolution and smooth gameplay, is they have the hands-free controllers that are just the straps, and you can use full individual finger tracking.
Yep.
But in addition, I didn't put this in the docket.
Okay.
But or did we put in the docket? Let me make sure. No, we did not. But Valve had just announced that with HP and Microsoft, there is a new headset under the brand of HP that both Steam and Microsoft are working on.
Okay.
That it is going to prove. So it says it's a no compromises headset. Okay. Which means it's going to be expensive. But on the flip side, that means that we're going to get some really huge, potentially, innovations,
technology,
in hardware.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's exciting. I mean, VR, I know I've said this a million times, but it's just going to get exponentially better from here. We've had a great baseline of like what VR should be and everything like that. And I think the idea is there to make it just completely not only seamless, but like ingrained, immersive in everything.
Yeah.
And I think, the vision's there, the technology's getting there, and it's getting there faster and faster and faster. Every couple months, I feel like we have a new big leap in VR.
Yeah.
And this could be the next one. This could be the next big leap.
And we'd probably see info about Delmar or probably most likely just Delmar. But in fall, there's an Oculus Connect conference.
Ooh.
If that's still going on, with all the COVID stuff going on, this is where we probably see anything emerging with these Jedi controllers or Project Delmar. Although it wouldn't be under that name.
Right. It's awesome, dude. VR, I can't wait. I think right now the technology is like pretty expensive for VR.
I don't know, man. I don't know if I can agree with that. Because it's only gone down.
Right. No, I'm hoping it hits a point where the technology gets better and the price is like more manageable, you know?
Sure.
That's
the hope. Because even the companies want it to be affordable so that more of a
Definitely.
audience can, more people can be consumers of
Yeah.
VR.
Totally agree. It'll be interesting to see. I'm super excited for whatever it's going to be.
Yeah, me too. I can't wait to be all in.
Yeah.
I want to be all in, Vin.
I know
I
you
really
want to be
do.
all in.
I owned a PSVR,
Mm-hmm.
but I just couldn't do it. My play space was too small with that PlayStation camera that it just didn't capture all my movements. It broke
Mm-hmm.
the immersion too much. And I didn't feel like I had to commit to the library that it had.
Yeah.
Nor was there incentive for me to do so.
Right.
And so it didn't work for me in my play space. And I think it was restricted by the PlayStation Eye camera. So we'll see what PlayStation VR round 2 has to give.
I'm excited for that.
But I might go the direction of Oculus, since
Yeah.
it seems they're taking a lot bigger of steps incrementally.
Right.
But we'll see.
Yeah. We'll just have to see.
We'll see. Yeah.
So yesterday we got a little surprise Nintendo Direct.
Yeah, we did.
I had no idea this was even happening until after it was already finished.
I didn't even watch it, to be honest.
I skipped through it a little bit. It was short. It was like probably like, I don't know. Oh, let's see. It's 29 minutes. But I guess that's a good direct size.
Yeah.
All they did was announce games that were coming to the Switch. Not necessarily new titles, but just games that are coming in the near future, end of 2020, early 2021. And so there was a lot of games that were not as exciting to talk about. But in May, we're getting some big games like in May. That's like in 2 months.
Wow.
We're getting XCOM 2 Collection. This
I
includes...
love the XCOM games,
Yeah.
by the way.
How...
I don't mean to cut into your reading, but
No.
If I can check my hours real quick, I love XCOM 2 so much. It might be one of my favorite games of all time. I don't know why. Like, I have 119 hours in XCOM 2.
That's good stuff.
Yeah, I don't know how much of this is idle, but
Okay.
because it's a turn-based game, so
Sure.
sometimes I'll be like, all right, after this turn, I'm just gonna save it.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna leave it and like go eat dinner or something.
Yeah.
But XCOM is just one of those games that, like, I don't know how to describe it for me, but there's so much cost and reward
Yeah.
for investment into your resources,
Okay.
and including your soldiers as resources.
Yeah.
And you almost like develop almost like a relationship with these like soldiers, because you're like, oh, like this is my man that I've had from day one.
Okay.
You know, my man Johnny B, he's been carrying it
Johnny
through.
B.
And then all of a sudden, Johnny B gets popped in the forehead by a freaking
You hate to see it.
I don't even remember what they're called.
Mm-hmm.
Like a thin man or something like that.
Okay.
But it's great. It's turn-based, so
Yeah.
it's not for everyone. But the way it does turn-based combat
Yeah.
is so great. There's a lot of verticality. There's so much like environmental thing. It's great at world building. There's so many upgrades. Resource management is there. Soldiers get like, so this is a thing in War of the Chosen. Sorry, this is a huge tangent.
No, it's fine.
But in War of the Chosen, soldiers actually developed relationships with each other.
Now that's
so
the expansion, right?
Yes, this is the like big expansion.
Okay.
Of which there are like smaller ones
Sure.
too that add like missions and like little mechanics. But this was like the main overhaul for the game. And so different soldiers could form bonds in groups of 2.
Yeah.
In which, like, if 2 soldiers were together, they would like get a buff for the mission. Like, if they went on the same mission together, and if they were within a certain proximity, they get like XP buffs and stuff like that, because they're together, and you get like cool little dialogue things between them.
That's cool.
And then like you couldn't overuse the soldier because they'd get fatigued, so you'd have to like manage like which soldiers you're like rotating in and out. And then if one dies, you're like, oh my god, like, but this dude's hella tired, so I can't use him and like stress him, because then his aim's gonna drop.
How do you think this is going to translate to the Switch?
I'm a little worried because
Okay.
this is a big game.
Yeah. Well,
This is a big game.
they're putting these other gigantic games on here too.
Yeah. I mean, I guess if Witcher 3 can do it, XCOM 2 can do it.
Oh god, I don't even want to see how Witcher 3 runs on the Switch. I've seen some
I want to
videos.
see it.
I kind
How
of
are
want
the
to
videos?
experience. I mean, it's there. They did it. They really truly put
It's there.
Witcher 3 on the Switch. I don't know.
Wow.
I think your best option is to play that on a high-end PC. Second best option is going to play that on a console, and then like maybe eighth best option is probably the Switch.
Mm-hmm.
But they did it. So XCOM, excited about that one.
Yeah.
They're also putting the Borderlands Legacy Collection on the Switch, which is Borderlands, Borderlands 2, and the pre-sequel.
Honestly, I'm surprised that wasn't already on there.
Me too. I don't know if Borderlands 3 has any plans of coming on the Switch or not. But this, I mean, I assume they would. If they're putting all the other games on there, why not?
Sure. Why not?
I think this will actually... I could see Borderlands 1 running amazing on the Switch. It's like all the cel-shaded graphics and stuff.
Oh, yeah,
Even if they decrease that a little bit just to make it more able to run on the Switch, I think it'll be cool, actually.
Yeah.
I think that might not be bad. Especially with multiplayer and stuff, and like couch co-op for Borderlands, or not couch co-op, but like local play with different Switches in Borderlands. That could be a fun time.
That'd be fun. Get a Pro Controller in that bad boy.
Exactly. Yeah. And then the final big one they announced during this Direct was the whole BioShock collection is coming to the Nintendo Switch.
That's cool.
Which is nuts. That's nuts.
Yeah?
Infinite. I played Infinite on my Mac, my 2011 MacBook, when I was a MacBook gamer.
Oh, man.
And I had to play it on the lowest settings, the lowest frame rates.
Didn't you have a PlayStation 3?
Yeah.
Why didn't you buy it on PlayStation 3?
That's a great question, James. I don't know. I really don't know. But it was... Okay, I can't wait to play that again, actually. I bought the remastered ones for the PS4.
Yeah. Well, weren't they free?
Yeah, they were free, but I bought them too long ago.
Gotcha.
Missed it. But I want to jump into the first two BioShocks because I've never played them before. So yeah, this is cool. Coming to the Switch.
Didn't they also announce the Fighter Pass Part 2 or Season 2, whatever it is?
They might have, but I don't know if there was a character announced or not.
I know that there was a character announced.
Oh yeah?
And it is someone, I forgot who, but they're from ARMS.
Why have I not seen anything about this?
I saw it, it was a pass-by thing.
Okay.
Probably Kotaku or something.
Cool. Of course.
Yeah.
They're not giving the people what they want. Give me...
I want Doomslayer, man.
Give me Doom Guy. Give me... wait, who else is everybody wanting? Steve from Minecraft.
Steve from Minecraft, yeah.
Yeah, whoever else. Doesn't matter to me.
Doesn't matter.
God. All right. What's next? What do we got?
I think you should take this one, Vin. You're the one who educated me on this.
Okay. This one's pretty interesting. I don't know. It's kind of a weird subject, but it's something we hear about maybe every year there's a big one. Maybe every, twice a year we get a big one. But here we go. Xbox Series X GPU source code reportedly stolen. The ransom is set at $100 million. This comes from Twinfinite Alyx Gibson. So AMD, basically, they are the ones that are making the chips for the new Xbox Series X's, right? This is like the graphics chip, pretty much. And so, basically, someone on what was the website? Twinbreaker, I want to say.
Twinfinite.
Yeah, Twinfinite, but there's a torrent site called Torrent Freak. Sorry. Torrent Freak. Someone on Torrent Freak goes on, and they say they have the source code. They know how AMD makes their chip. They know everything in the chip, and they have all this information, and they're holding it for ransom. They value it at $100 million.
That's crazy.
Okay. Now, this person is probably just some guy sitting in his basement saying he has it, trying to get the money. But AMD was scared that it was one of their employees who had mined the source code and is doing this anonymously to get some extra cash, either from Microsoft or AMD. Nobody knows yet. But it's this whole shebang. We've had Microsoft release a statement, AMD release a statement, and there's no conclusion to this yet. The leaker says, and I quote, "If I get no buyer, I will just leak everything." That's a quoted statement from this leaker, okay? Twinfinite writes that this is a chilling ultimatum, which I think is great. And so AMD and Microsoft both say that they are working with law enforcement to resolve this issue. So hopefully we'll have an update on that in the next coming weeks. But I think it's hilarious. I think it's hilarious that someone may or may not have this source code, but is trying to get $100 million for it. That's the shocking part to me. God, who knows? All right, what's next?
Well, right after they declared themselves as an essential business, GameStop turns right back around and temporarily closes all their storefront.
That's right.
So before then, they told their employees to just ignore the corona-related lockdowns.
Yes.
And I heard something somewhere totally non-validated that they said like, "Oh, we don't even care about employees."
Right. There was a leaked phone call that I haven't heard the phone call, so obviously I can't be like, "Oh, this is for sure what they said." But I've been reading articles that there was a phone call from the board meeting where they say something along the lines as the business and making money is more important than their employees, and they are not concerned with their employees and the virus.
Right.
Yeah.
And so they turned right back around as soon as the more federal level quarantine shutdowns, like the Bay Area shelter place.
California shut down.
California shut down. In a letter sent out by GameStop CEO, the stores would be closed down and would continue to operate digitally only.
Yep.
And in addition, they are providing an extra 80 hours of paid time off for in-store employees. That's on top of paid sick leave that people have already stored up.
Yeah. I mean, they're finally doing right, but if the initial thing was that they deemed themselves an essential business, GameStop, an essential business, and said
it's essential for gamers.
Yeah, it's a horrible look. As if they
looks bad.
As if they needed anything worse. GameStop's already been digging in the trenches these last 2 years. They did not need this. This looks horrible.
Yeah.
It looks really bad. Good for them for righting their wrongs here, but God, what just a bad initial start.
Bad luck.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Okay. Also, I don't know if we reported on this or not, but GameStop picked up Reggie to be on the board. I told you about this, right?
No.
You didn't hear about this either?
No.
Yeah. Okay. Reggie retires from Nintendo. Reggie goes and works at a university, and now Reggie is on the board at GameStop, starting in a couple months or something like that.
That's so good.
They're trying to do a whole revitalization of GameStop. There's a vision. I don't see the vision. I hope I can see the vision because I really like GameStop, you know? Back in the day, it was the place.
Back in the day.
Right. Recently, not so much.
No.
But GameStop did allow me to pre-order the Last of Us 2 special edition, and no other outlet let me do that. So I am happy for them for that.
Which special edition did you just Steelbook?
Yeah, I just got the Steelbook and the art book.
Okay, that's cool.
Just like Uncharted, they could be little buddies on the shelf. I'm so excited.
Naughty Dog shelf.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
That's cool.
But yeah, GameStop, oof, big oof.
Big oof.
Okay, James, you've been playing Doom, so what's this one?
Doom Eternal smashes franchise record for opening weekend sales. This comes from Roland Bishop from comicbook.com. Though exact figures weren't provided, the company stated that the sequel doubled the launch revenue of 2016's Doom.
Which is crazy.
Doom. Yeah, that is and that's even with it's only been out for about 2 weeks, right? No, not even
Less,
that.
like a week.
Less, like a week.
Yeah.
Surpassed 100,000 concurrent players on Steam over the weekend. I was one of those players.
Heck yeah.
Wow. Doom Eternal is the best-selling Doom game to date as a result of this news.
Wait, and let's just look at this real quick. Okay.
Yeah.
So 100,000 concurrent players on Steam over the weekend, right? That's just PC. That's not calculating anybody that's playing on consoles.
That's true. Yeah.
Like those are huge numbers.
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
Huge number. Honestly, I didn't expect this game to release this big.
No, me neither. I mean, I knew it would be big. I knew it would sell okay, but I didn't know it would be that
I knew
big.
it would be like fine,
Because Doom 2016 was like had such a huge like launch.
Yeah.
Everybody was like, "Oh, I cannot wait to play Doom." All this like it was coming out. People were excited. I haven't heard as much like hype about this one, but it seems to have at least double
the proof
the
is in
hype.
the pudding.
I know exactly. I guess I just maybe I'm not following the right people or seeing the right advertisements, but I mean the sales speak like big numbers.
The numbers speak for themselves.
Yeah.
And it's still slated to eventually release on Nintendo Switch, which is going to pick up even more money because apparently, I didn't play it, but apparently 2016's Doom runs great on Nintendo Switch.
They have all the Doom games are on Switch. Doom 1, 2, 3, whatever their other one was. They're all on Switch. So that's awesome. That's great. Eternal's coming on the Switch. I mean, I bet people will buy it again, and some people who haven't bought it will definitely pick it up.
Oh my god, this making so much money.
Good for them. I'm happy. I'm super happy for him.
Yeah. And who makes this? id Software?
Yeah.
Yeah, with
303
in collaboration with Bethesda Softworks a little bit. Yeah.
Right, Bethesda? I'm like 90% sure, but now I have to check because I don't want to do that wrong.
I remember the Bethesda Softworks logo coming up, and Doom is announced at Bethesda's E3 conference.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, and that's all of our major news stories.
It's time for our. Oh,
wait, I have one more.
Keep going.
There was a little thing this morning that popped up that PlayStation is lowering their download speeds from the PlayStation Store.
I saw that
from in Europe and North America. But that was like this morning. I haven't actually tried to download anything to see like how bad it was or anything. But I don't know. It makes me like shake my head. Obviously, it's for like Corona concerns and stuff. But if you look at stats, like Netflix streaming is way more bandwidth than games. Is like a percentage, a small percentage of what streaming video is. But I mean, I get it. Everybody's at home. Everybody's doing it right now. So
yeah,
that's nuts.
Yeah,
okay.
That's crazy.
All right, random fun stuff.
Now it's time for our favorite part of the show, called Random Fun Stuff. This is a smaller bits of news that aren't necessarily not good enough to have a full story, but just didn't make the cut.
These are
starting off.
I love it.
What?
James, I'm so excited about one of these random fun stuff. Here, I'll start off. We'll go every other.
Okay. Wait, will you get the one you're excited about?
Wait, let me see. James Van. Yep. Okay. Ready? All right. Here we go. Number 1.
I see which one you're excited about.
Jedi Knight surprise launches on Switch and PS4 with multiplayer.
Wait, I thought we already had Jedi Knight.
We have Jedi Knight 2 Jedi Outcast.
Oh, this is the first one?
Yeah, I don't know why you would... Okay.
Oh my god.
Here's the thing. Jedi Knight 2 Jedi Outcast, incredible game.
Yes,
incredible
absolutely.
Game. One of my dad's favorites back in the day when he used to do his PC gaming. He had his copy. I played it as a kid. It was very hard for young Vin. I'm not going to lie.
Oh, I'm sure.
I needed a lot of help with that one. Great game. So good.
Great game.
Jedi Knight 1, never played it. So this might be my chance. I think
it is your chance.
It was $9.99 when I looked at it on the Switch store.
Wow.
I'm sure it has trophies on PlayStation as well if you're into that. And it has multiplayer.
Yeah.
Which is sweet.
That's super sick.
All right, what's our next one?
PUBG, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, just had its 3rd year anniversary. And just for you guys, it's giving away free skins and cosmetics.
Yeah.
Not for me. I don't play PUBG.
I'm not really a big PUBGer either, but it definitely still has a following. So if you're playing that game, log in, collect those skins, get her done. Absolutely.
Yeah, get her done.
Tomb Raider 2014, free on Steam right now.
Now, Vin, this is a game that you have been harping at me since day one that I need to play.
I love it. I think it's incredible. I think it's like must play.
I already have it on Steam. It's in my library.
Yeah, you should definitely give it a shot. And you're playing it on PC. It's tons of fun on PC.
All right.
I played it on my Mac.
Do I need a controller?
No, play it with your mouse and keyboard, bro.
Okay.
It's great. Using the bow and arrow with the mouse and keyboard feels so good.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
And then I don't know. I just like the exploration in that game. The story's fun. I think the performances are pretty good in it. It's definitely worth the play.
Cool.
The second one, not so much. The third one, I still haven't played.
Okay.
All right, what do we got?
Untitled Goose Game. The game that just simply can't keep out of the news. Wins Game of the Year at Game Developers Choice Awards, apparently.
Yeah. I don't
know what it is with this game.
I have not played Untitled Goose Game.
I haven't either.
I would love to play
I heard it's like pretty good.
Yeah.
But
I just don't want to spend $25 to be a goose.
No.
But
God, no.
With this much praise, I can't wait till it goes on sale. I'll be the first to pick it up.
Yeah. Sure.
It's exciting. Okay, everybody, this is what I've been waiting for. I saw this on a little Reddit post, and I had to add it in the random fun stuff. The Stanley Parable is free on Steam. Now, I don't want to tell you anything about the Stanley Parable because that defeats the purpose of the game. You're supposed to know nothing. You're supposed to be confused. It's an enjoyable experience all around. I think you play the whole thing in like 10 hours. You can get it all done, probably, all the endings. It's not even that big of a game.
All the endings in 10 hours?
Maybe 15, yeah.
Wow, okay.
The first couple hours are slow. Not slow, but like slow on the ending-wise. And once you start learning it, you just keep on playing it different ways. You get creative with it. I put down in the news docket that this is one of my favorite video games of all time, and I stand by it. It's probably my top 20 games.
Wow.
I think the writing is genius. I think it's fun. I think it's kind of scary a little bit. It's very meta.
Yeah, it's very meta.
I love it. I love it so much. So, like, if you haven't played Stanley Parable, it's free on PCs, on Steam right now. Definitely pick it up and play it. That's all I gotta say.
And that's it. That's all we have for you.
That's it. So, this is like our first remote podcast.
First remote podcast, baby.
I mean,
in the books.
I can't wait to watch this back to see what we can improve on for the next time. But thanks for bearing with us. I mean, everything's transition right now, so we are too. You know, that's just how it be.
That's how it is.
Yeah. That's a wrap on episode 8, baby.
That's a wrap, baby.
We will see you next Friday. Same format, same-ish time, Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Episode 8.
There it is.
Boom.
Episode 8.
Peace out, everybody.
Thank you so much for watching the Strictly Casual podcast. Stay tuned for more next Friday. And we are out.